Hey everybody, it's Sam here. Thank you for watching. So today I'm launching my brand new Flip and See collection. This is a new Kinetic card style. I'm excited to share it with you. So I'm going to flip the camera in a moment, but I just wanted to say that I'm going to be live at 12:30 BST over on the Craft Stash Facebook page, and it will also then go onto YouTube at 7 PM tonight. All of the details will be linked below along with all of the product. So if you'd like to join me at 12:30, you can again see this in more detail, ask me any questions, and I'll also be doing 2 new demos, so there'll be some more card inspiration there as well. So really fun style. I'll just give you a little peek here before I flip the camera around. This is a 5x7 Flip and See, and you pull the tab and it will reveal this lovely little scene. You can have these in any orientation, any theme. It's just a really fun Kinetic style for you to, you know, create anything you want. Opens up, you know, like a normal card. And yeah, got lots to show you here, so let's have a look. So this is the brand new Flip and See collections. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 new products in this release. So these are the main dies. You've got your Flip and See DL card size, and you've got your Flip and See 5x7. So I haven't gone for 6x6 with this collection. I wanted to try a completely new size, so we've gone for the DL, and then a 5x7 is always popular, and you can fit a lot of larger images with your 5x7. So I'll just show you how they look. I've got mine laid out on my magnetic sheets here. So this is the 5x7. So you can see your panel sizes here. So this one, if you've got past collections of mine, this one coordinates really nicely with pretty much all the stamp sets, but the poems look really nice. So if you've got my poem sets where you get the image and the poem, really lovely with this card style, and I'll be showing that in some future videos. You get your main plate here, which you can ink up, use with pattern papers. You know, there's lots of ways to decorate this. You've got your finger pull, you've got a little arrow, but you can also stamp the word. So if you've got my action stamp set, then you could use, you know, stamp the word pull or open, it's up to you. And this is your big pull panel here, and it's got the score lines and everything that you need there. This one you can have as a landscape or portrait style, and it will fit through a standard machine. In fact, all the dies will go through a standard machine. You don't need a large format. And then here's the DL. This one's really good. This is probably my favourite, just because it's a different shape than I've done before, but also because you can have it as a single, double or a triple. And you could have a double with 2 of them flipping up here, or 1 here and 1 here, or 2 down here. You could have just 1 flip here, or here, or here, or you could have all 3. There's so many different ways to build this. It will work great with past collections if you've got all like the space and the plants, or you've got the selfies, the garden, all those kind of smaller stamp collections that I brought out. They work really well with this one. It's great with photos, or with that milestone birthday, and then they open it and it's got another message on the, you know, the inside. So it's a really fun style for all ages as well, I think. You've got your matte layer here, which has got the stitching on the top and the bottom. You've got your pull tab, finger pull, you've got your arrow there. Then you've got your, this is your pull panel here, and then you've got your mats and layers, and this one is your layer for inside. That one's just a slightly different shape, and it couldn't quite nest with those ones, but it's easy then for you to know that that's the one. The smallest stitched one is for inside, but again, all of that will be explained in my videos when they come out. So that's the main 2 die sets. So I know lots of you just like to get my main dies and then use them with things you have in your stash. They're great for any theme really, these ones. So I've launched this Flip and See with a Farmyard collection. So I've not done Farmyard Animals before. We've had like the odd horse and like little woodland animals and things like that, but we've not done a dedicated Farmyard collection. It's a really sweet one. I've loved putting this one together. So you've got your Farmyard Icons die set. You get 19 dies. I have a video coming out where I show you how to build and paper piece these to bring them to life, but you can just cut them in white and then ink them up and add your detail that way. It's entirely up to you. You'll find with some of them as well, there's a cut line. Well, there's lots of cut lines because you can paper piece them, but along the top you've got a cut line here, this one here on the bucket, on the milk churn just there, and along the top of the crate, and that allows you to pop things inside, but you can have the animal heads popping out. So you can add, like you'll see on some of the samples, I've got the llama head coming out of the barrel, we've got the little lamb coming out of the crate, little chick coming out of the milk churn. But also it's quite funny having like a, you know, a few of the chicks all popping out of the barrel, or the llama head popping out of the crate. So have a play around with it if you get it. It's really fun. Like I said, I love putting this one together. You've got the scarecrow there, you've got your sack of potatoes, you've got your fork, you've got your hay bale, and then you've got these tiny little apples, corn and carrots, so you can fill the crate with those, fill the bucket with them, or just have them scattered around. You've got a little grass trim here, and you've also got your gate, and then some tiny little flowers just to fill in any space. Oh, and the sunflower there as well. So it's a really sweet little set. Like I said, coordinate with lots and lots, pretty much everything that I've brought out, apart from maybe the fairground. It will coordinate with everything. And then the lovely new stamp and dies here. So these are the new Farmyard Animals. You've got tops and tails, and you've got tails and tops. And these all have dies to cut them out. And they've also got these little action stamps because some of them are flying or creating, or there's like a movement to them. Things like the sheep here, if you've got any of the action wobblers, will look really, really cool with those, and the little chick there as well. You've got your horse, and then you've got the backside of the horse kind of peering over there. You've got your cow and the back of the cow there. Chick, and then the back of the chick, and then the sheep there. The sheep is my favourite, and I do love the horse as well. If you enjoyed Horace, who was in my very first ever collection, then he's going to work lovely with these ones. And then this set here, you've got the llama, you've got the goat, which is really fun. I love the little flying lamb. And then you've got your chicken or cockerel, rooster, whatever you want it to be. You've got your llama or alpaca. I know some of you will say there's a clear difference, but I always get them confused. So, but you could colour them however you want. And the little lamb here again, very cute with his little paws hanging over, so he looks good in those other dies that I shared earlier. And then if you've purchased my Creative Stamping issue 117, you will have this exclusive stamp set, and it had these Farmyard Animals, which were designed by Sarah, who's also done all the images here. She's my designer. So you've got your cow here, you've got your pig, you've got another sheep, and you've got some other ducks, and you'll see some of them feature on some of the samples because I did incorporate them as well because they coordinate beautifully. Along with all of these stamps, they're a great size to work with this die set as well. So I just wanted to share those ones because, yeah, you'll see the little pig appearing. Then you've got your barn doors. This is a standalone piece, like all of them are. You know, the sentiments work alone. You might already have some Farmyard stamps and dies in your stash. These are going to work lovely on, you know, any card style. So this one, you get your stamp and die. So you've got a lovely wood grain stamp here, so that works lovely, you know, on your cards. You can use that any way you want. And then you've got your barn door here, so it's got all your embossed detail. It cuts the windows out completely, and then you can snip into this and you can cut the panels separately. It's entirely up to you, and you'll see again different ways that we've used it on the samples. Again, we'll all go through a standard die machine. And then the stamp set, I always like to do a funny pun stamp set. So this one is your Farmyard sentiments. So you've got to the coolest chick, well hello there, hey, have a fabulous day, you ooh rock, a llama wish you a happy birthday. I like this one. I hope you have an utterly awesome day. Ooh la llama, thank you. Have a wholesome birthday. Holy cow, you're how old? You are legendary. Stand tall. Happy birthday, you party animal. Happy clucking birthday. Got to be careful with that one. Love your favourite herd. We heard it's your birthday. And happy henniversary. So something for all of the animals that are in the stamp and die sets that I showed you there. So it's a really fun little set. So let's show some samples. So Gemma and myself have put together, have made, I think we've got about 12 samples here. So I'll just first of all show you an example of, I'll just bring a lot of them all in here and I can just kind of show you them all laid out because they're just lovely to make. Thoroughly enjoyed doing these. We've also got some samples showing you how they look on some other die sets that I've brought out. But these are, that's all the flip and see here. So that's how the 5x7, this is just a standard 5x7 flip and see. So I've got the embossed llama wish you a happy birthday there on the front. And then when you pull the tab, it will reveal this panel. Now I'm keeping this one plain because I just think it's nice for, as a sample, to show you the potential of what you can then add inside. You can stamp and, you know, add photos, do whatever you want in here, but I think it's great for a gift card as well. So I'm going to leave this one as it is. You could stamp something under there, maybe like surprise or enjoy your gift. And, you know, they can then have that reveal when they pull the tab. It's got really nice movement. So you can see how this will work, you know, this way, or you could have it, you know, that way as well. And it's a fully functioning card. So inside you've got all your space there to be able to stamp and write your message. And that will go into a 5x7 envelope, or you could pop it into a box envelope if you've got a bit more dimension on it. And you can see there the llama popping out of the barrel there, and the grass and the fence and the other llamas there. All works really nicely together. The DL, so this is your triple DL, so this is using every single panel. Happy birthday, you party animal. You can see how all the images fit nicely into there. And then when you pull the tab, it will reveal your other pages. So again, you could have photos of family members, you know, that milestone birthday number, There's so much space on these cards, and again, all of that space inside to be able to stamp and write your message. Then you have, I'll show you the triple. This one Gemma's made. Holy cow, you're how old? And then again, you can see the images inside there. Happy birthday, you party animal. You can see all the mats and layers and how everything builds up. The arrow there. And then this one here shows you using the barn door. So you can have it as a solid barn door, which I've got another sample, which there will be some other new ones that you'll see as well when I do the Facebook Live. But this one here, when you open it, it just opens the top part of the barn door. And I've got, again, tutorials. All my samples I've done tutorials for. But you can see all the detail here with the crate and the little lamb. See where I've kind of paper pieced and built the barn door up there and used the stamp. You've got the little fork. You've got your pig there. And then again, when you open it, have a horse and birthday. Really fun style. And again, all that space inside. Gemma's also done one with that half barn door. Hey, have a fabulous day. Happy birthday. I just think they're great. Then I've got this one here. I'll show you again the triple. This one here, Gemma's made. Well, hello there. We heard it's your birthday. And she's just got the little llamas there. And these are from my Papercraft Society Christmas kit. The little baubles there. I think that's lovely. Love the hot pink as well. And then some other ways to use them. So this one is showing you using the 5x7. Gemma's done this one as a landscape. So there's the portrait. And then as a landscape. So pull the tab from the top and you can see there. She's used all the chicks and the chicken and the chicks on that one. And I love the blended background that she's created there. And then I've done this one as a landscape, but I've added also a pop-up. So you've got all the characters on the front. Hey, have a fabulous day. When you open this one, I've created this little pop-up scene. I was just playing around. Again, I've done the tutorial for this, and I definitely am going to be revisiting this to build the pop-up even more. I've kept the background quite simple because, again, just want to be able to you to see the potential and what more you can add to it. But again, great space here to have a nice verse, or you could write your message, or again, have a gift card or something there. But I think it looks great. And again, it can be displayed open as well, like this. Or you can obviously display it closed. And then I've added a matte layer inside there as well, so you can see how that all works. And then I've done this one showing you a single flip using the triple flip. And I've just created this little scene with the cows, got all the accent glaze there, and then the little chick popping out of the milk churn. If I had an action wobbler, I would have popped the sheep there on the action wobbler, but I'm out at the moment. But I popped him up on some foam there and just stamped the little movement stamps. And then this one says, holy cow, you're how old? And then it flips down. Hope you have an utterly awesome day. And then that one opens up from the side like so. So there's just so many different ways to use these. Like I said, this is all using the Farmyard, but I can't wait to start sharing tutorials, mixing it with past collections. And I always do those on my Friday Mix and Match Facebook Live. So if you've never seen those before, or you're not following me, if you head over to Mixed Up Craft on Facebook, you will be able to see any lives that I do. And like I said, Fridays are always for Made to Surprise, and we just play around and, yeah, use old with new. So that's everything. That's the samples using the actual collection. And I just want to show you some other samples that me and Gemma have made, mixing this new collection with other die sets. So Gemma's made this one here. I love this. So this is the double slider die set that I've got. So you've got your little stand at the back there. So that's how it can be displayed. And then when you pull the sides, she's created this scene. We heard it's your birthday, and I just think that's wonderful. So if you've got this die set, then you can see how the stamps work really nicely with that. And I think she's used just some hexagon dies, or it might be the octagon actually. And she's used she's used maybe a larger size and a smaller size, ran them through to create that frame. And then she's just cut a red piece around it. Really clever. And the door is using the fence from the die set. So a really clever way to show you how to get the most out of your dies. And again, you can see the little bucket and the fork there, and that grass trim that she's used along the bottom. Inky background. Really, really fun style. I love that one. And then they all slide back in like so. She's also done this one here using the turn and reveal. It's perfect for the flying lamb. And then she's got the scarecrow, so you can see how he looks all pieced together, and the sunflowers there, and then these are the little flowers, and then the sheep there. And that's a side fold 6x6. But I think that's brilliant. Such a fun card. And it's another great die set. So Good way to see how that works. And then I did this one for a magazine feature, and I've used the 5x7 slide and reveal, so you can see this one just shows off all those dies really well. So you've got your little potato sack, the fork, the barrel with the llama, the bucket there with the carrots, some of the flowers, the crate with the apples and the chick and the little lamb. You've got your haystack there behind, and then the milk churn with the sunflower, the fence and the horse. I really threw everything at this. I've used the stamp from the barn door and then the sentiment there, and then you just pull the side like so, and you'll see you've got more of that scene. You've got the scarecrow at the back, the horse and the other sheep there. And this will work with the 6x6 as well if you've got that one. But I just thought it was a great way to show off lots of those dies with the stamped images there, and then that all folds back down into your 5x7 size. So that's all of the samples to show you now. I'll be creating 2 brand new cards. I've got new demos that I'll be showing at 12:30 today when I do the launch over on Craft Stash, and the links to that will all be linked below, along with all of this product as well, so you can go and check it out over on the Craft Stash website. As always, thank you for watching, and look out for all the future videos that I'll be sharing over on my Made to Surprise YouTube channel, where I'm going to hopefully give you lots more inspiration and more ways to use this die set. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.